Now that the Jussie Smollett hoax has been completely exposed, we can go back to a piece of evidence that I honestly completely forgot about. 8 days before the attack was 2 weeks ago, so 8 days before that, remember that whole letter thing? And this was the evidence they were using of it must have been the people who sent this letter. So a letter was sent to Fox Studios, no return address, and it was the letter that says Jussie Smollett, Empire, whatever. We're gonna kill you, you black gay, the F word and the N word and stuff. This letter is also part of this hoax. So not only did he pay these two Nigerian guys, but this wasn't they met once and just decided, like, they met and he was like, hey, when I pay y'all, go run to the hardware store real quick. We'll fake this. This was more than a week before it happened in planning, because they sent this letter a week before the attack happened. And it brings me back to why I believe that overall there's more people involved in this. I Lee Daniels has to be involved. These guys, do you think they, like this guy, the Nigerian star? Okay, we're going to send a letter to the Fox Studios. Then a week later, we're gonna have the attack. I'm gonna say they said racist and homophobic things, and then the same exact things in this letter that was supposedly said. By the way, another thing Joe Button talked about. He said, I saw that letter. Joe Budden said, I seen that letter with it looked like from a movie or something. He's like, I don't believe this. I'm of the belief that Lee Daniels and Fox, maybe it doesn't go higher than Lee Daniels, but I think Lee Daniels is involved in this. This isn't just a three-guy operation here. There's letters. This was an all-out orchestrated event. Because, like, to actually, a week before you even do the quote unquote attack, you thought enough to make a letter and then send it and do the corny cut. See, that's why I have a feeling that, look, Jesse Smollett's just an actor. He's not really a creative dude. He wouldn't be able to create that. This that letter looks like it's in a movie. So wouldn't it make sense that people who make TV shows and movies would create this letter, like Lee Daniels or people who work at Fox? I wonder how deep this conspiracy goes. Well, they got to start. They got to bring him in. They got to, like, honestly. I know they're looking for him, but there has to be, like, if he's not popping up, put a warrant out for his arrest. Um, and let's get him in the interrogation room. But see, here's the other thing: a reason why he might not snitch. If, like, they're interrogating him, the most I think he can get is 3 years. But as a guy I was watching, I think on CNN, I know the harbinger of fake news. Don't get me wrong, but uh, he said that a judge might actually want to make an example out of this guy, and especially since when they play like his ABC News thing in court, and how cringe that's gonna be. But I'm wondering, like, if it goes higher than him, if the people higher than him just don't guarantee him money to keep his mouth shut. Like, if you're Lee Daniels, who I think has 100 million, or it goes bigger than that, Fox in general, do you go to him and be like, look, they might give you 3 years, but after the 3 years, we'll give you $50 million or something. Just don't, like, this. He better watch it, yo. Like, this might turn into a real freaking conspiracy. You better hope he's not. The Chicago police don't bring him in, and Jack Ruby comes in. Wait, they better hope they don't send Taraji P. Henson in there to shoot his ass like Lee Harvey Oswald got shot. Could you imagine? The news says Jussie Smollett has come down to the Chicago police to answer questions. And out of nowhere, freaking Terrence Howard just shoots his ass. Like, damn, yeah. Because the reason why I'm saying that is I do believe this is just bigger than him and these two Nigerians to send this letter, which I forgot about the letter, to be honest. But now that I was reminded of the letter, I was like, God damn, this goes back more than a week because the letter came 8 days before. So, like I said, I can't wait to see what else unfolds from this. Because right now the jokes are happening. I'm reading a bunch of them on Twitter. It's funny. For some reason, if you go look at my video from 2 days ago, everyone took my thumbnail from that video, and now they're just posting my thumbnail on freaking Twitter, acting like it's theirs, like they created it. When I did the freaking coming to America with the bleach and stuff in the bag hats, but whatever. They probably just Googled Jussie Smollett and that picture came up and they're like, "That's funny." That's why I made that thumbnail. But yeah, so the letter proves that they've this was well planned out, and I am of the belief that it goes higher than Jussie Smollett. I heard someone say Oprah. Is Oprah involved up in this? We've got a conspiracy going here, people, but I can't wait to find out more information, to be completely honest with you. And I find this whole situation extremely fascinating. I don't even talk about this type of stuff really on my channel. It's just this specific thing I find extremely fascinating. It's very bizarre, and it's a national story, so why not talk about it? But the letter, they planned that out, then the attack, this was well orchestrated.